today I want to talk about something that will make you feel more in control of your time and also your action. It can also have a spillover effect into other areas of your life, pretty much. So the idea here is saying no more often. Yeah, that's right. All you have to do is just say no to the things that you don't believe that you are interested in doing or do not want to be doing. In fact, you can even take it a step further. You can only agree to things that make you want to say yes. So if your schedule is usually jam-packed or you're sometimes wondering how you're going to accomplish everything that's on your list, it might be the best time to take control back. And you might be wondering, like, how does this basically affect your health or your wellness? Well, it affects a lot. And here's why, basically. Overcommitting your time and mental energy can leave you feeling overwhelmed, stressed, and even drained. It can take a toll on your health and as well as your wallet. So after a while, it becomes challenging to do everything on your list. And that means everything suffers, including your quality of life. It's not just you and your list suffering, your quality of life also suffers as well. A lot of people say they don't have time for their own self-care or for their health. But this is because they put everything else ahead in their to-do list, whether it's their career, their family, their kids, their friends, and a lot of different things. So people do have time. They just need to manage it better. And the truth is, if you limit what you do to things that you truly value and exciting to you, you bring up the level of quality and also the level of enjoyment. A lot of people have the fear of missing out, so they say yes to everything and anything. But time is valuable, so you should only be doing things that you actually want to do. And a lot of people also are afraid of saying no. They think it's mean, they think it's rude, they think that they shouldn't say no or saying no is not allowed. But believe me, one way to start saying no more often is to think about your priority.
If you're enjoying this, then make sure you go down in the description and click the first link. This will take you to my newsletter where I send 2 actionable steps to help move you closer to your goal every week. It's the first link in the description.
What you are working towards right now, like building better relationships, your family, your health, and maybe your career, all of these things sound great, but working towards them at the same time is very challenging. It does not necessarily mean that you should ignore things that are not your priority, but they should fall lower on your list now. Not always, just now. Once you have your priority in mind, it's easier to say yes to things that falls in line with it. The things that make you excited, the things that add value to your life, it becomes easier to say yes. And it also becomes easier to say no to things that don't align with your priority. For example, if your family is your main priority, that can still include your career, your health activity. Since you're providing them, you're being a role model, you're being healthy, is also part of that equation. One way you'll know that saying no to something is the right thing to do is to trust your instincts. If you feel a sense of relief at the thought of not doing it, then you're probably better off without it. And if saying the word no is hard for you, one trick is to use a vague way of saying no. So things like if people are telling you to have something, like you have to try this or you have to do this. For example, something is like being invited and they tell you to make a dish and you just don't want to go and you don't want to make that dish. You can just say, I don't have time to make a dish. People who tell you to go out on the weekend, you just say on the weekday, you can just say, I don't go out on the weekday. It's basically rejecting or refusing that offer, but without saying no. Or let's say even on the weekend, they say, oh, let's go on the weekend, let's do this and that. You can say that weekend is family time. You're technically not saying no, but you're also not committing to going. Or you can say that I usually sleep early and I wake up early. That means if you do go, you have a reason to not stay out late without making it seem like you don't like them or you don't want them. But you get the picture. Using a language to set clear boundaries, that should be your mission. A lot of people will understand and a lot of people will not understand. People might feel like you're pushing them away, but whatever is on your priority list is what you should be focusing on. And along with your health, your time is one of the most precious resources. Like if you get sick, you can get better, but if you lose time, you cannot get that back. You will never get back any hours you spend doing something that you don't want to do. So guarding your time is the best way that you can take care of yourself at the end of the day.
If you are a busy woman that wants to lose weight, then make sure to join Tone and Sculpted. That is my women-only community where I help women get the correct information that can help them achieve their weight loss goal. It's the second link in the description and I cannot wait to welcome you there. Peace.